Hi all, Ashley Bright here. So happy to be sharing my first ever Hip Kit Club design team project. And by the way, my first ever process video and first voiceover, so lots of firsts. This video today is focused on my embellishment process for an explosion style mini album. And it's designed to be a flower shop when standing, which is super inspired by all the beautiful florals and embellishments that we get in the February kits. Let me know though if you're interested in seeing how I assembled the base that I'm working on now and the roof of this box to get it to look like a store shape, because I do have all that footage. It's just that this video was going to be way too long if I included that here. But like I said, let me know and that will help motivate me to post a separate tutorial. Anywho, back to the kits. So the February kits are full of Pink Paisley, Bloom Street, and Pink Fresh Studio Noteworthy collections. Both are absolutely stunning and full of florals and pastels, which are my absolute favorite. What you're seeing me play with right now are the Bloom Street papers. That's what's lining the base of the store. And also the embellishments I'm playing with are from Bloom Street as well. So it's that sticker book and then ephemera pieces, some of which I've hand stitched some little details onto. And here I'm using the 3D flowers cut file from Hip Kit Club. When you roll up the spiral cuts, it gives you these beautiful shapes. And it's an older cut file, but it's saved to my favorites in my silhouette library because I use them all the time. And that circle I popped up on like 6 squares of foam tape. I go through dimensional tape so quickly. Um, but I think it says the earth laughs in flowers, and I thought that was a really cute little saying. And so now I'm just continuing on with some floral clusters there, and I'm gonna grab this line of hearts sticker and cut it up so that it can move from one side of the project to the other. And I really like that idea, and that stays on till the end of the process. Not everything else here does, but that does. And I'm just going to tuck that in there behind some of the other layers that I've got going on. Then that center circle, I'm really liking how that box is looking, but I want to replace the yellow circle with something pink. So I go ahead and fussy cut out one of the florals from that paper that you saw. And so I had a lot of embellishing done, but then I took a break. And when I came back, I just decided to change everything up. And this is really such a typical process for me where I bake something and embellish it and then just fuss with it for like 500 hours. So I did take out some of the things that I had done before, but I really do like the changes that I made because each one of these sections is like a really small canvas. So I find myself removing some of the larger ephemera pieces, larger just for the scale that I'm working with today, and switching them out for some of the smaller pieces in the sticker book and sheet. And the sticker book has lots of really cute little details, so I wanted to use some of those up for this little mini album. And I used quite a few of those stickers actually, so now some of my absolute favorites are all used up, but they just fit so well, so I had to use them. And I also did some fussy cutting around that ephemera piece that I had hand stitched earlier, the heart, just so that way I can kind of tuck it in a little bit easier. So I'm going to keep playing with the layering here. Oh, I really like that sticker, the pack of different floral seeds. I think that's so cute. Oh, so this is the Pocket Life kit, which this is the first month I'm receiving this kit. And I'm going to use some of these cards to make some shaker pockets to go into the top and bottom square of my album because those 2 squares have a little pocket behind them. So I picked out a couple of the cards that I thought could make really good frames. So I'm fussing cutting those out, and then I'm going to line them with transparency paper. Sorry that some of this is out of frame, but I'm adhering the transparency paper down to that frame that I just fussy cut out, and then I'm going to use a bunch of foam to line the frames really well so that my little sequins don't fall out. And I'm going to actually punch out some confetti today. So you'll see me do that here in a second. I'm just making sure I line up these frames really well so that nothing falls out when I do have the little bits in there. So here I am punching out some butterflies, and I think by default, after I'm done punching these out, I end up kind of bending them. Yeah, you can see me bend them just like by habit. Was doing that, but you really don't need to do that at all because you want it to shake around easily in the frame. And so these are Nuvo drops that I knew that Nuvo drops took a little while to dry. At least I had heard that from our member forum. I've actually never used these Nuvo drops before. But I had made a bunch of the drops on transparency paper, or sorry, it's actually parchment paper, and I let them just sit overnight. So I have a bunch to play with now, and I added those into the little shaker frames just so that way you could still hear the little noise of the shaker, and give it a little bit of like weight to help move the butterflies around. So yeah, I really liked adding that to my little shakers, and then I'm going back to the sticker book yet again to just add some embellishing touches to the frames here. And again, there's lots of great little pieces in the sticker book to help with these details. And once this bit is done, that will wrap up the inside of the album. I do also decorate the outside with some puffy stickers from the Pink Fresh Studio collection, and you'll see that here in a bit. So here's the final project. I added a circle embellishment I made to the roof and some washi tape strips. There's lots of layers from Bloom Street ephemera and thread, and like I said, the puffy stickers from Pink Fresh Studio. I think this all came out just so cute. I love how that looks. And then once you lift the roof, then you've got your little exploding mini album. And I'll show the close-ups with some details here, but I just want to say again, I just love how this project turned out. I really appreciate that you've watched this process and watched till the end. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.